Hi guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. One and done for the day, $1,060 on Roku. Okay, let's dive right in. So, as you can see here, Netflix, Nvidia, Beyond, and Roku were in play today, as usual, my kind of four that I watch. So, you can see literally from the time here that Nvidia did this thing again. Nvidia always kind of does this to me, right, where it kind of just takes off, right, and there's no real kind of room. But you can see here there's a little false breakout here. So if you get in on this buy signal here, there wasn't much of a buy on it, really. There was a 64 cent. That's still too small for me. And then you kind of get out probably around here. Sorry, I should make that big. Probably around, get in here and get out around there. That's definitely time to get out. But like I said, guys, if you lose on a stock, you get your pound of flesh, go back in. So you can see here, there's a short on it. So you can see right here, short position. And look at that, what a beautiful move. So there's your money back. You lose 60 cent, you feel deflated, you see the setup again. This isn't a FOMO trade, this is waiting for the indicator to tell you. So it takes the guesswork out of it so you don't get upset and kind of trade too early. But you couldn't have lost here anyways if you went short. But there you go, it never went against you. And a $3.64 move. But anyways, that's not what I took. I'm going to show you what I took. So, Roku and Beyond. Actually, both of them pretty much started off the day exactly the same way. And I'll show you why, and then I'll go full screen on it. You can see here 9:30. And you had your little green, and then it went red down there, okay? And the same with Roku. Look, it was green and red. And the only reason I got into Roku first was because I saw these big wiki candles, and I was kind of thinking about it. And I was going to get in here, and Roku had this dark background. Now, let me explain to you what these dark backgrounds are. When you see these dark red backgrounds as opposed to these lighter red backgrounds, so let's say like dark red, maroon, these are heavy selling pressure. So when I saw this starting to appear, I got in 38. Where am I looking at? Here, yeah, right there. So what I did was I was looking at it and I was counting the, so let's say 122.64, I was saying maximum 30 and in there. So we were well within the range there, you can see it. That's at 42 and I got in at 35 because I was just kind of, I said 30 and it skipped to 35, so I took it. And basically it only went against you 7 cent. But I got out like 3 minutes later in this green candle here. So in here, I got out, right in here. So that actually, I'll move these out your way. That was a silly thing to do now. There you go. So in here and straight down, straight down, straight down, got my dollar. That was it was $1.06, 106. So 122.35 and 121.29. So that's $1,060 there. That was it done. 1,000 shares. One and done for the day. But, sorry, I'm getting hasty here now. If you had stayed in for that move, right, you could have got a full $2.89 move on that. And that would have been a nice, beautiful move there. So there's a nice big move on Roku for you to catch. And with this one here, you see the sell signal here, but the trend meter is green, so you don't sell. You don't short there. That's telling you that there's a thing, but we use the trend meter for double confirmation. And Roku is still giving it up here for you. You can see here, 10:30, getting late in the day, so be careful. Right, adjust your position size and your risk accordingly, but you still get $1.09 move out of that. Nice and handy. And what's the pullback on it? 33 cent. 3.3 to 1 is excellent margin or ratio, P&L ratio. Beyond though was just because of those, see these big wiki candles, I would like, so that's saying huge selling pressure and then big buying pressure. So I was really quite nervous, which is why I took the Roku trade instead. But if you were just shooting from the hip and following the system, you could have got in, let's say at the EMA or wherever, it doesn't matter. We'll pick there because, you know, we'll err on the more conservative side. So 43 cent against you. And $3 we'll call it. We'll round it off at 3, even though it's not 3. Let's say you went up there. There you go. Now it's $3. That is slightly curve fitting. I apologize. Let's call it 298 for the sake of being honest. There you go. 295. Let's call it that. Okay. So 295, 43 cent, 6.86 to 1 risk reward ratio. That was a beautiful move. Nice and easy. That's you done for the day. But you can go to 1,000 shares on these guys as well. But again, I would have just stopped out after my dollar. I hate pullbacks. I just don't have the courage for it. And you can see here the sell. Ignore that sell. That would have been a little falsy there. And then you got some more back here. And you know, like I said, once you get these big moves, I kind of throw in the towel. I'm not really into chasing the market and giving it all back. Netflix. What did Netflix do? Open green, 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 and then a sell in here. So this opened down here, and of course that's 382.69, 384. So this, no way, no way, no way. That's $2 away, and like I said, 60 cents on these larger cap stocks, the larger of the large cap. So I would have been getting in roughly in here, but still, it's just so wicky. I don't like these things. This possibly would have been a losing trade. Netflix is just a mess today. Trading it here, you could have made some money. There's easier moves. There's definitely easier moves in this. That's like $1 straight down. Actually, if you got in on that sell candle right there, see, this is the cool thing about like extra large caps. If you got in here, that was $1.09 straight down. Could have got nice money on that. But you have to have bigger stop losses on that. That's a 92-cent stop loss on that pullback, but it went back down and finished off the move at $1.27. Or if you stayed in it, you could have got out at $1.94, nearly $2 over here, because it never kind of came back, or did come back to your entry. See, messy. Messy, messy. Netflix is usually easier than this, but you know, you trade the market you're in, I suppose. And there it is, taking off again. So that's it, guys. Have a good weekend. I'm up $1,060 on a serious green streak with TrendSpotter. I'm going to start putting stats up next week on our videos of how well it's doing, or how well I'm doing with it anyways. And any of you that want me to put your stats on the screen as well, just contact me here in Tradingview. Anyone need a trial of TrendSpotter to try it for yourself for free to see if it works, let me know. You've nothing to lose and everything to gain. Okay, talk to you in the next one.